Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of the High School Girls Varsity Basketball District Tournament. We're at Troy High School Gymnasium, where the number 1 seeded Tri-Village-Patriots will take on the number 4 Rushi Raiders. Tonight's game is being brought to you by the following sponsors: Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco bringing you tonight's game between Rushi and Tri-Village. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me Brandon Koberman. Tri-Village, the Patriots, 21-2 overall. Brandon, not a senior in that starting lineup, but lots of postseason recognition already for the Tri-Village Patriots. A formidable foe for our Rushi Raiders.
Yeah, we don't cover Tri-Village a lot, but they are a common name that's been thrown around here in the Southwest District. You look at this team, for anyone that hasn't watched Tri-Village, 2 players to look at: Riley Sackister and Morgan Hunt. Both sophomores, both already obtaining Division I offers to play basketball. Morgan Hunt, the CCC Player of the Year, just picked up her first offer from Northern Kentucky the other week. They won the CCC in their last year of it before they go to the Western Ohio Athletic Conference. A very talented team, and 21-2, and they're a young team, and they are very good, and I've watched them, and they shoot the lights out of the basketball.
Rushi Raiders, on the other hand, playing their best basketball of the season. Lost a couple of key players as far as depth is concerned, but the Raiders defeated Botkins at Sydney to advance.
Yeah, and they're playing their best basketball of the year. That's what you want to get at tournament time. That's what Coach Timmerman's been getting out of his team, despite 2 ACL tears to 2 seniors in Caitlin and Kendall Monin. They played great. They responded in a great classic battle that you and I called against Sydney. They lost to this Tri-Village team by 17 back in December, right before Christmas. Tri-Village went on a 25-0 run in the middle of that game that really defined that game there. The Raiders have to be able to limit Tri-Village runs here to try to come out victorious and as district champions. These guys met 3 years ago here at Troy High School, and Tri-Village won that game as well. Tri-Village got a lot of unfinished business here, and the Raiders trying to stop it.
There you see the setting, Troy Gymnasium, Saturday morning basketball game. Our national anthem about to be played here in just a moment as the crowd rises to their feet as you're watching tonight's contest on NKTelco Sports. Now our national anthem. Introduction of the rosters of the 2 teams for tonight's game will take place here in just a moment. They'll introduce the visiting Tri-Village Patriots. They'll introduce the non-starters for the Patriots, 21-2 overall, and then they'll introduce our starting lineups for the Patriots. Tonight's lineups all brought to you by Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, as the Patriots non-roster players all introduced. And one thing we should mention about Tri-Village, quite an accomplishment for Coach Brad Gray this season as he picked up his 100th career win.
Yeah, he picked up over 300 career wins this season, and he's won 8 district championships, going for his 9th today. He's also added a regional title back in that in 2012. So again, this Tri-Village team very familiar to this district tournament, Dave.
Now our starting lineups as you go right inside the bench of the Tri-Village Patriots. There you see Riley Sagaster, first team All-Southwest District performer. Delaney Gray, number 10. Number 14, a sophomore, Morgan Hunt, player of the year in the Southwest District. And number 20, a junior, Megan Downing, averaging 10.2 rebounds per contest. And a guard, sophomore, number 21, Tori Richards, averaging about 8 points a game. A very balanced Tri-Village team under head coach Brad Gray. Now we'll move over to our home team on this afternoon's scoreboard. The Rushi Raiders, head coach Andy Timmerman. The Rushi Raiders 16-9 overall. And you know, one of the things that I noticed in the comments that Coach Gray made was that the Raiders are a very well coached and prepared team.
Yeah, and Andy Zimmerman, I think, is one of the better elite coaches in the area. He does such a good job of breaking down game film, calling out sets that teams are going to run. He spends a lot of time working with his girls. You can tell it in the fundamentals, and I think that gives him his edge. And I think that was a great coach from a great compliment from Brad Gray, considering how much he's accomplished at Tri-Village. And yeah, I think he's absolutely right.
And now our starting lineups for the Rushi Raiders. A sophomore, number 4, Kate Sherman. And number 5, a sophomore, Cece Borchers. A senior, number 20, Ashley Scott. And number 21, a junior, Sophie Francis, number 21. There you see her. And number 40, a sophomore, Simone Putoff. So it's Sherman, Borchers, Scott, Francis, and Putoff. For the starters for the Raiders, all brought to you by Sydney Auglaze Audiology. Now our keys to the game tonight brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, first for our Tri-Village Patriots. Brandon?
Looking for the Patriots. They want to get easy touches in the paint down there to Megan Downing to really create space. Create transition opportunities as well for players such as Riley Sagaster and get it open to Delaney Gray out behind the arc. And they want to counter what the Raiders take away because, like we just talked about, Coach Andy Timmerman is so good at calling out what other teams do.
And for the Rushi Raiders.
For the Raiders, they want to play physical. Tri-Village played more physical than the first time they played. They want to play through that contact as well. And Tri-Village is possibly going to go on runs. The Raiders have to limit those runs. They went on a 25-0 run against the Raiders. They can't have that today if they want to win.
Raiders will have the first possession of this morning's contest from Troy Gymnasium. Out front is Scott, top of the arc, and Ashley Scott, averaging 7.4 points per game, puts the Raiders on the scoreboard first at 3-0. 7:27 to go. First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Sagaster, number 4. They go inside to number 20, which is Downing. She'll put it up and in. And boy, what a presence inside is Megan Downing, Brandon.
Yeah, and Downing's talented. She had a triple-double with blocks the last time they played the Raiders. Very talented. If Tri-Village can score, they can get in this pressure, which the Raiders have struggled with at times this year.
Putoff's jump shot short. She'll get the rebound and come down with number 4, Sagaster. And the possession arrow will favor Tri-Village.
Again, if Tri-Village can convert offensively and get into that full-court trap, it's something the Raiders have struggled with at times this year. So the Raiders have to stop Tri-Village's execution on offense.
Hunt with the basketball. She'll get it back out front. Patriots will be patient. Hunt goes inside, back over to Sagaster. Inside, nice move. And Riley Sagaster puts Tri-Village into a 1-point lead. Patriots are going to press. Up court it comes to Sherman. It's going to be a turnover as the pass for Borchers goes loose. And up with it is Sagaster. Down low it goes to Downing. Shot no good, and Scott will clear it for the Raiders.
Again, that was great court vision by Sagaster. Downing just couldn't finish there. Raiders have to get back in transition better there.
Raiders with the basketball. Sherman tries to get it over to Borchers, up and in, and Sherman will take the return pass. And it's 5-4. Rushi with a 1-point lead here in our opening minutes of play.
And the Raiders coming with a half-court trap of their own, challenging Tri-Village's ball handling here. Interesting to see.
Down low, there's the pass inside, up and in, and that's Tori Richards with the made basket. And Tri-Village takes a 1-point lead.
Again,
there's the steal. Good defense by the Patriots. Over in the wing, shot from outside, Sagaster. And Riley Sagaster. Nothing but net, and it's 9-4 Tri-Village.
Tri-Village torching the nets early, 4 of 5 from the field here.
Inside it goes to Borchers, back over to Sherman. They break the pressure defense of Tri-Village. Scott back over to Francis. Francis will go left side. Back over top of the key. There's the shot, and it's good.
What great shooting we've had here early, Dave. The Raiders are 3 of 4, and the Patriots are 4 of 5. Hot shooting, torching the nets early here in this district final.
Borchers with the made shot. Substitutes coming off the Raiders bench here in just a moment at the next dead ball as we are about to reach the halfway point of our opening quarter. Inside it goes to Downing. Back out it quickly. It goes to Hunt. Over in the corner to Sagaster. Inside. Shot by Downing. No good. Rebound comes down to Putoff. Raiders with a chance to take the lead. Scott looks inside for Sherman. A little bit too strong, and that's going to be a Raider turnover as Downing picks it up. On the move is Hunt. She'll go inside. Nice move up and in. Morgan Hunt for Tri-Village.
Boy, and you see why she's CCC Player of the Year. They're going through contact there. Nice job there by Morgan Hunt to get to the basket.
Raiders with the basketball. Scott will go inside to Sherman on Downing. And the shot is good. What a nice move by Kate Sherman that time, Brandon. Yeah,
it went right up against Downing. Downing really owned that matchup the first time they played there. And props to Sherman for going up right against Downing there.
11-10. Tri-Village with the lead. They'll turn it over. Ball goes to the floor. Sherman will have it. It's a jump ball, and possession arrow will favor the Raiders.
And again, Tri-Village, what makes them so unique for teams for people that haven't watched them is they can score from everywhere on the court. They have shooters on the outside and Delaney Gray, Riley Sagaster. They slash to the basket well, and ultimately on the inside they got Megan Downing who anchors the inside there. Interesting to see the Tri-Village depth here. They only play about 5-6 girls deep, but you know sometimes that's all you need is 5-6 girls right there, and they do that really well as they have their first substitution in Meredith Butch coming into the game. 5 turnovers here as well for the Raiders here early on. Something that's having 5 turnovers, only being down 1, pretty impressive here for Coach Timmerman's squad.
Inside it goes, shot up and in as Megan Downing. Nice strong move to the hoop, good pass inside, it'll count, and Tri-Village lead goes to 3 points. 13-10 Tri-Village. As you can see it on our winners quality meets replay. Nice pass up and in, and she'll make it a 3-point play.
Again, Downing, nice job there on that screen. Got a mismatch on CC Borchers there, and she committed the foul. Nice set there, well executed by Tri-Village.
Ella Haney into the lineup for the Raiders, as well as Reese Gubo, who has the basketball right now, number 14. Back over to Borchers as Scott has it in the wing, looks inside for Haney. Sherman comes out front, over to the right side. Gubo will shoot the 3. Shot no good. Haney will grab the rebound. Turnaround shot good.
Wow.
Ella Haney, nice rebound, nice shot up and in.
And that was just a nice play there by Haney to grab the offensive board there and put it right back in there. Haney averaging 7.4 a contest.
Sagaster with the basketball. Sophomore guard. Starting lineup is 3 sophomores and 2 juniors, and the result's a 21-2 record. Sagaster's shot a little bit short. Haney with a rebound. She'll handle the basketball. Gets it over to Gubo. They'll push it up to the left side, but Hunt will read it. Morgan Hunt's going to go inside with the shot. Loses control of the basketball, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's a turnover by Tri-Village. I don't think you see that happen very often.
No, you don't. In transition there, the Raiders have done a better job getting back on transition, but both teams are shooting so well this first quarter. It's been fun to watch. You credit the Raiders. They have 6 turnovers compared to Tri-Village's 2 by staying in here against this Tri-Village press.
Put off. She'll go inside, dishes it off to Haney, up and in. We're tied. 1:49 to go, opening quarter. Rushi 14, Tri-Village 14.
Again, you just got to shoot with Tri-Village if you're the Raiders. They're such an offensive juggernaut. You have to keep this up for 32 minutes.
Maddie Bennett, number 34 in the Tri-Village lineup. Down low is Sagaster. She'll turn it over as well. Here come the Raiders. Borchers across the timeline, over to the left side and put off. Borchers over to the right side and Francis as they work the perimeter. Goubeau puts it on the floor. Short jump shot, no good. Downing with a rebound. Here comes Tri-Village.
An interesting note, Tri-Village only 2 rebounds this first quarter. A lot of it's been because they've caused a lot of good pressure here and got 6 Raider turnovers, so really haven't been controlling the glass much because of their great defense.
Richards will come back in as Bennett will go out. And Richards, a sophomore, will toss it in. Morgan Hunt with the basketball for Downing. She took the dribble up, and that kind of caused a little bit of inaction, so to speak, and almost a turnover by the Patriots. They look a little unsure of themselves here in the first quarter of play. Sagaster in the corner, and she travels with it.
Interesting to note here, Tri-Village now with 4 turnovers. The Raider pressure picking up in the half court very well here toward the end of the first quarter. Credit Coach Timmerman's squad. They've played really well, Coach, this first quarter.
49.8 seconds on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. They look at that little zone defense from Tri-Village. Scott ball tipped away that time. Good defense by Richards. And the Raiders will turn it over. Tri-Village looking to take the lead. Sagaster gets it inside to Downing. That's going to get it back out. 3-pointer no good from the wing by Gray. And Tri-Village will set it back up. Sagaster. Back over to Richards. Richard goes to the left side. They try to work it. They move the ball very well. They get it inside, up by Hunt. Shot doesn't go. Haney has her hands on it. Comes down to Francis. 5 seconds to go. Francis, shot off target. It's going to go out of bounds as the quarter will end. And first 8 minutes of basketball are on the books, and our score, Rushi 14, Tri-Village 14. Will return right after this.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Tori Richards, number 21, will toss it in for Tri-Village as we begin the second quarter of play, and we're tied at 14, Tri-Village and Rushi. Here in the district finals as they battle to earn the right to go to the regional tournament.
What a first quarter there. Hot shooting. Raiders 60%, Tri-Village just a little better. Can't quite compute the numbers, but good quarter there as Hunt gets fouled to start.
Hunt takes the pass from Sagaster, and she'll draw the foul, and Morgan Hunt averaging 19.2 points per game and 8.4 rebounds, 79% free throw shooter, and she'll knock it home, and the Patriots have the lead at 15-14.
Again, she shoots 63% from the field. She picked up her first Division I offer from Northern Kentucky out of the Horizon League the other week. So she is just having a phenomenal sophomore season. Just tells you the future is bright for this Tri-Village team.
Rushi down by 2. Francis with the basketball, guarded closely by Sagaster. Francis will pull it up. They'll try and double team her, but that's a double dribble. That's just a reaction. She gets trapped by Tri-Village and puts the ball down on the floor one more time.
Again, this is the point where the Raiders have to prevent runs here. Tri-Village had the 25-0 run against the Raiders in the second quarter here. And as Hunt walks right there and give it back, and Hunt shuffled the feet before she started the move.
Morgan Hunt with the travel. Raiders trying to tie it back up. Gubeau will bring it across the Troy Gymnasium timeline. Go to the left side, and Francis looked inside for Ella Haney as the battle goes on there. Sherman comes out, gets the basketball, takes it inside. He's going to throw it away, and Sagister will have it. Up court, Riley gets it to Hunt. Inside, Downing, up and in, and 4-point lead. And Raiders want to be cautious right now.
Absolutely. That was great transition. Nice job running the floor there by Megan Downing, streaking down the side there. They communicate so well there.
Sagister applying the pressure out front. Gubeau will have it. Handling the basketball is Delaney Gray on her. Over to the left side, and Francis goes to her left side to the post. Shot block. Francis gets the rebound, but it comes back into Delaney Gray. Sagister up court quickly to Richards. Richards goes inside. That's going to be a blocking foul on Sherman with 6:22 to go here in quarter number 2.
Tri-Village doing a great job at running the break here as you look on our Winter Quality Meets replay. Nice job by Richards to get to the basket there. She is a 63% free throw shooter on the year. Just nice job by the Patriots to run the floor. This is their 4th and 5th attempts at the line. The Raiders have to slow the run down and get a response with a bucket here at this next possession.
Richards at the free throw line, going for her 4th point of today's game. A little bit strong rebound. Comes down to Putoff. Putoff to Gubeau, and here come the Raiders. Raiders looking for their first points here in the second quarter as Tri-Village has a 5-0 run going here in quarter 2. Gubeau open for 3. Shot doesn't go. Rebound will come down to Downing. Sagister up court. Looks to her left. Gets it over to Hunt. Hunt will go inside. Ball, loose ball picked up, and Tri-Village is going to have their hands on it. We've got a timeout, Tri-Village. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout. So our score, Tri-Village 19 and Rushi 14. Like to remind everyone that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Today's game replayed on Saturday, March the 6th at 4 p.m. and Sunday, March the 7th at 2 p.m. And you can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Raiders need some offense here, Brandon, as we start the second quarter.
Yeah, you thought you got a spot there. We had a turnover. You just turned it right back there over to the Patriots. Good experience, veteran move there by Brad Gray to call that timeout right there. Good call right there in that spot. The Raiders have to prevent runs. That was one of our keys to the game, Dave.
Out front, Sagister, left-handed shot, nothing but net. 38% three-point shooter from behind the arc, and she connects, and now that lead is 8 points. It's so quiet of an 8-0 run here as we watch the difference open up after a 14-14 tie. And you think Tri-Village maybe has taken their defense up just a little bit, a notch here. Yeah. In the normal possession.
Maybe it's going to take them a quarter to get things figured in. Don't really watch Tri-Village during the regular season. Have a pretty challenging conference down there in the CCC, but you know, sometimes the Raiders do have a little more size in there with Sherman and Haney than maybe most teams have. So maybe that was a bit of getting used to there for Coach Brad Gray's squad. But they have played very well defensively so far these first 3 minutes of the second quarter.
They really come out on Scott after she hit the early shot. Gubo, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Putoff, off balance, gets it to Sherman. Sherman will try to work her way inside against Downing. Shot rolls off. Rebound is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay Rushi basketball.
Rushi's missed their last 6 shots here too after they started out shooting 60% in the first quarter. I mean, that's obviously a high percentage, but something that's you got to try to keep at a high clip here to try to win this ball game today against an offensive juggernaut in Tri-Village.
Over in the left side to Borchers. She'll shoot. No good. Rebound comes down to Downing. Richards handling the basketball out front. Scott is on her. They'll get it to Hunt. Hunt, top of the arc, looks inside. Downing, not real good spacing here for the Patriots as they get it back out to Richards. They go to the right side. Over to Hunt. Hunter goes inside, trying to make her move off the glass. Shot no good, and Gubo has the rebound.
One place where the Raiders have owned is the Scott gets away there with the travel, is the rebounding glass, but that's because the Raiders have turned the ball over about twice as much as the Patriots.
Gubo at out top, back over to Sherman. She's going to try to move on Downing, but she'll pull it up. Gubo has it in the wing. Inside it goes to Putoff, and a foul as contact made by Morgan Hunt. So
and
that'll be her first with 4:01 to go here in the first half of play.
And take your look at a winner quality meets replay there. Hunt has good positioning on the inside on Putoff. She just reached a little bit there. Easy call there for our official.
Raiders will maintain the basketball. Down by 8 points, looking for their first basket here in the second quarter. They battled Tri-Village even after the first 8 minutes. 14 all as Scott will toss it in. Gubo has it on the right side, back over to Putoff. Borchers try to go inside to Putoff, but taken away there by Hunt. Hunt on the break. She's going to go inside. She's going to lose the basketball. No foul called. Lost basketball, and the Raiders will have it.
And Raiders been held scoreless here through the third quarter. That was a bad pass on that last possession there by the Raiders. Tri-Village is going to react to that quicker than a lot of other teams. They're anxious to get out and run. They're going to anticipate those passing lanes. You got to fake and cut if you're the Raiders a little harder.
Gubo will get the basketball. She'll handle it at the top of the key to the free throw line, back to Scott. Scott goes inside, shot blocked by Downing. Here come the Patriots. Richards. Downing. It's going to be a block on Simone Putoff as Sophie Francis will come off the Raiders bench here in just a moment.
Just late and rotating here with Simone Putoff. Again, Downing's run that floor very good. She's not got a lot of her points there from the block when she scored. She's got it from streaking down the court and coming from that high wing position there and just moving and cutting, and very well done there by Downing. And Tri-Village also 5 of 6 from the charity stripe as well this half.
9-point lead as Downing connects, and now it's 10. 24-14. 3:15 to go here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Francis over to Borchers. Back over to Haney. Francis in the wing. Sherman moves to the one post. Scott will have it now. Haney to Borchers as the Raiders try to be patient. Try to get it inside to Sherman, and it's going to be a foul.
There's one that played clean. There was one that didn't play clean. That was Megan Downing, I believe. Oh, they're going to put it on Hunt. That's her second. One played clean there to get the deflection on the ball there, but there was 4 hands there, and Haney got hacked pretty good there by Hunt, so good call.
Tried to go inside, and the foul is the result. Inside Borchers. Back over to Sherman. Off to Haney. Shot no good. Rebound's going to go off of Sherman, so Tri-Village will have the basketball, and Andy Timmerman will take a 30-second timeout with 2:41 to go. 10-point lead, 24-14, and Coach Timmerman needs a little offense as the Raiders have gone scoreless, and we've got 2:41 left here in the second quarter. They've gone scoreless here in the second quarter after a great first quarter of basketball for the Raiders. And they have tied 21-2 Tri-Village at 14.
Yeah, and when you play good offensive teams, you got to talk about being able to contain them. They're going to get their points at times. You got to be able to contain them. The Raiders have to be able to keep up with Tri-Village. They shot 60% in the first quarter, 0 of 9 this quarter. So the Raiders have to figure out an identity on offense here. It's a 10-0 Tri-Village run, but if the Raiders were shooting anywhere near where they were the first quarter, I know it's a lot to ask because it's 60%, it would be a closer ball game. But again, the Raiders, I think, are doing a better job defensively this second game than they did the first game against the Patriots, and have come a long way with a pretty young roster.
Tri-Village averaging 68.9 points per game. Well off that pace right now, but Downing will have the shot inside. No good. Sherman will clear the rebound. Francis up court to Scott. Over on the right side to Borchers. On the floor. Back out to Sherman. Sherman gets it over to Scott. Tries to work on that baseline. She'll pull it out. Sherman will take the 15-footer, but that's no good. And the rebound comes down to Sagaster. Downing back out to Sagaster. Surveys the situation. Tri-Village being patient. Sagaster is going to put it up from 3, just a little bit short. And it's going to go out of bounds on the long bounce, and Rushi will toss it in front of their home bench.
You just got to be able to execute this possession. If you're Coach Timmerman's squad, you got to get something good here, but the Tri-Village defense really amped it up the second quarter as well.
Sherman. Over to Borchers, open at the arc. That's a 3. Perfect timing there from sophomore CC Borchers with that 3, and it's an 8-point difference, or make it a 7-point difference in this one.
CC Borchers with 2 threes here, and maybe that's something to get you going if you're the Raiders. Finally, your first points of the second quarter. You're fortunate to find yourself down 7 with such a talented offensive team. Now, if you're the Raiders, you just have to capitalize with a defensive stand here.
Great cuts to the corner. It's going to go inside to Hunt. Basketball comes back to Richards. She'll be out front. Over to the left side to Sagaster. Inside, Downing. Not going to stop that. Great pass from Sagaster inside to Downing.
Downing owning that block with 10 points again. And with a bigger sized Raiders team, we said it might be interesting here as Downing gets the block on the other end.
Here come the Patriots. Hunt. And Morgan Hunt shows why she's averaging almost a little over 19 points a game with the basket there, and it's an 11-point Tri-Village lead. Borchers will go inside, or rather Francis will go inside, and she'll draw the foul.
Now Tri-Village has to dip into that bench a little bit. Morgan Hunt picks up her 3rd foul. That's something that I think you have to point out a weak spot of the Patriots because they're so talented. They don't have much depth compared to some of the other teams we see in the area, such as Fort Laramie, for example. You know, and they make up for that with their talent in their starting lineup. But foul trouble could be a time. If they get in foul trouble, that could be an issue here. And Sophie Francis to the line. She hit some clutch free throws to win that game against Bokkins that you and I called. Missed the first one there. Is a 60% free throw shooter.
41 seconds remain here in the first half, so Hunt will go out. Borchers' second free throw strong, and the scrap for a rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor the Raiders. So true about the depth factor. It'll be interesting to see if that plays a factor as we move into the second half of play here. Scott's going to inbounds it. Haney has it. Back out to Borchers. They'll move it to the left side, and Scott. I tell you, they've really ratcheted up the defense on Scott after she hit the shot early on.
They have, and not many teams do that, and she's such a good shooter, and Tri-Village is playing her very well early.
Scott, she'll put it up again, and it'll draw, or rather, Putoff rather. Putoff will come up with a rebound and score the basket. Simone Putoff, her first basket of the game, and cuts that lead to 9. She'll get a free throw as well. Nice move by Simone. Free throw no good, and the rebound will come down to Downing.
Raiders 0 of 3 from the line here early on, while the Patriots are 6 of 7.
Sagaster over to Richards. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Francis. Francis going to be a reach by Riley Sagaster in the backcourt. That's her first. 2.4 seconds remain. And
someone who's been quiet here for Tri-Village that had a big game against the Raiders the first time, Delaney Gray, a sharpshooter from the outside. Scott got away with a pretty clear travel there before the halftime.
Shot will go astray, and makes no difference as we go to halftime. Tri-Village 28, Rushi 19. We'll have more right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Rushi Raiders hung tough with Tri-Village through the first quarter of play, and we were tied at 14 here at halftime. It's a 28-19 Tri-Village lead. Let's take a look at those first half statistics, Brandon.
Yeah, the stats really tell you the story here. Tri-Village 50% right down the middle there, shooting 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. They're 6 of 7 from the line, cashing in a very good foul shooting team. They shoot at 74% clip. 10 rebounds there. Again, that rebounding statistic is because of the 12 Raiders turnovers there. 8 turnovers for Tri-Village. They got a little sloppy in the second quarter taking care of the ball. The Raiders 8 of 23 shooting, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. So when they've been open, they've been able to hit it. They missed 3 free throws there in the second quarter, which if you're the Raiders, you're playing an offensive juggernaut. Tri-Village, you got to hit those. 13 rebounds and 12 turnovers here for the Raiders. Looking at the individual scoring, Kate Sherman with 4 for the Raiders, Cece Borchers with 6, Ella Haney with 4, Ashley Scott with 3, Simone Putoff with 2 on the Tri-Village side, Riley Sagaster with 8, Morgan Hunt with 6, Megan Downing with 10, Toria Richards with 3.
Tri-Village will have the basketball to start the second half, and they'll get it into Sagaster. She'll work on Francis. Looks inside. There's the ball to Downing. Tries to pass it over to this side. And no one cutting to the basket, Brandon, so that's a turnover.
I like the idea off the set. They've been able to get Downing when she started off on that high post to move down to the block. They've been successful with that, but just didn't execute there on that possession.
Rushi with the basketball. Scott will have it. Back over to Borchers inside. Downing cuts her off. Back out to Sherman. She'll take the 15-footer, and Katie Sherman connects.
And Sherman with a nice game with 6 points. Again, she didn't play very well the first time they played. Megan Downing really made it a rough night for her. She's trying to bring the defense out there, and she will do that by hitting a shot like that.
That's going to be a 5-second count. And that meets the approval of the Rushi bench as Coach Andy Timmerman tried to encourage his team on.
Tell you
down by 7.
Andy Timmerman's coaching a real nice game here, and I think the talent level goes on the Tri-Village side here, but Andy Timmerman just does such a good job coaching his girls up.
Borchers has it. Sherman back out. Putoff will take the 3. Shot rings home. That's going to be a 2, I believe.
And the Raiders coming out punching to start the second half. You got to love the fight of Coach Timmerman's squad here early.
Great to hit the first 2 shots. You look a lot better. Hunt inside. Shot no good. Rebound to Francis. Quickly up court. Scott will have it. Back over to Francis. Inside. The ball goes. Downing will grab it for Tri-Village. Sagaster across the timeline. Francis gets it in. She gets it inside to Downing. See, the spacing for Tri-Village just doesn't feel good at all here, Brandon.
No, and the Raiders really trying to congest it. They're focusing on Megan Downing. She owned the Raiders in the first half with 10 points, and they made life miserable there for Sagaster on the baseline. Nice baseline defense by the Raiders. They've come out, played very nice these first almost 2 minutes of the third quarter.
You get 3 players standing right together. That's not what Coach Brad Gray wants, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Richards will have it. There's Sagaster for 3, and she connects.
And Riley Sagaster, you see why she could be a Division I prospect here, why she's already got offers before she even hit the floor here before her first game her freshman year in high school.
Raiders trying to counter. Putoff over to Francis in the wing. Sagaster on her. They get it inside to Sherman. Working on Downing. It's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Downing.
And something, Dave, I see right there from Kate Sherman, something she learned from the first game they played. As you look at her winter quality meets replay, she didn't make a move like that in December when they played. She just went straight up. Downing would just swat it. She gets the shot fake, draws the contact. Nice job by Kate Sherman shooting at a 57% clip from the charity stripe this year. The Raiders finally get their first made free throw of the ball game.
Sherman makes the free throw. 24 points for the Raiders, down by 7. Second free throw also good. She's got 8 points on the night for the Raiders. Sagaster across the timeline as Borchers guards her. They try to get into Downing. Sherman comes out to defend her. Back over to the left side to Gray. Inside Downing off the glass, no good, but there's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Kate Sherman, I believe.
I thought that was the right call there, too. It's just a little late. The baseline official didn't see it, but the official out on the right wing there saw it. Good call there. She did get a hand on Downing there, so kind of Sherman returning the favor on this end.
Downing at the line. She'll connect.
You know, you do Minster games, you look, they shoot around an 80 as well as any teams. They shoot in the mid 70% as well, and Tri-Village has a team 74%. I mean, just an unbelievable free throw percentage. 7 of 8 today, 87%. That is hard to beat.
Haney and Goubeau come in for the Raiders. Lead back to 8 for Tri-Village. Goubeau will bring it up court for Rushi. 16-9 overall on the season. 7-5 in Shelby County Athletic League play, tied with Botkins. Sherman thinks about a 15-footer, gets it back over to CC Borchers. Borchers back over to Goubeau out front. Right side to Francis, looking inside at Sherman and Downing doing battle. Turnaround by Sherman, shot doesn't go. Rebound by Haney as she just crashed the boards, Brandon. What an effort by Ella Haney.
You got to love the play of the bigs on the inside. The Raiders have grown so much there since that first game against Tri-Village on the inside, and Haney crashing in there, and they're getting Downing off her feet, and they're playing really well, and Megan Downing's returning it on the other end too. It's just a fun battle to watch in the post. Ella Haney, 72.4% from the charity stripe on the year. She hits the first one.
Maddie Bennett, number 34, a junior, comes into the Tri-Village lineup as Morgan Hunt will go out. Second free throw is good. 6-point lead. Boy, you just have to wonder about the depth of Tri-Village and foul trouble. You know, they take Hunt out right there. She's got 3 inside. Nice move by Tori Richards, and she gets into the offense.
And Tori Richards now with 5 points.
Her first bucket of the night, isn't it, Brandon?
Yep. Her second. She had a couple of free throws, I believe. Well, actually, her first field goal. She had a couple of free throws, I believe, in the first half. She's got 5. So, that's what players like Richards and Gray do. They're trying to space the floor. Gray had 6 3-pointers against the Raiders the first time there. She's been a little more quiet this game. The Raiders have done a nice job containing her, compliment them, but Megan Downing, again, just doing what she does on the inside. She's got 12 points leading this Tri-Village attack for Coach Gray's squad.
Raiders out front is Haney. Inside pass, comes right back out front. Sherman will pick it up. Over in the right side to Borchers. Sherman to Gubeau. Scott has it in the wing. Raiders down by 8. Gubeau with the basketball. Haney will have it, top of the key. Scott cut off there by Downing, but Sherman will chase it down. Tri-Village trying to take that defense up a notch, and the Raiders being very patient.
The Raiders are winning this quarter by 1 here. You just need to keep punching back offensively with Tri-Village here.
Over in the corner, Scott double team. Back out to Haney, and there's going to be a jump. Ooh, got the ball down just a little bit too low, and number 10, Delaney Gray, we're talking about her a moment ago, reached in and got the jump.
That's a tough call there, I think, for the Raiders there. Kind of went around. I would have thought it would have been a reach before a jump ball. I just made it as a no call there, but tough break for the Raiders, and Haney walks there.
Ella Haney takes an extra step. And Tri-Village will have the basketball as Kate Sherman will come out and Simone Putoff will come back in for the Raiders. Sagaster back over to Downing, trying to put it on the floor. Gets it over, shot up and in by, I believe that's Bennett. Maddie Bennett with the basket.
Been kind of just throw it up there and see what happens. First bench points. Tri-Village did not have any bench points when they played the Raiders the first time.
Putoff. Back over to Borchers. Taken away by Tri-Village. I think it was Downing with the steal. Gray will bring it across the timeline. Over in the left side to Sagaster. She'll shoot the 3. Got it. I don't know if you can defend against that one, Brandon.
I don't think you can, and that is something that's going to cause a timeout from Coach Andy Timmerman.
Yep, full timeout, Rushi. Our score, Tri-Village 40, Rushi 27. We'll return here on NKTelco Sports right after this.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
The Rushi Raiders take the timeout as we look into the huddle of the Raiders with head coach Andy Timmerman, and worried about those runs. That's one of the keys to the game, and Tri-Village finally here late in the third quarter opening up a 13-point lead against the Raiders.
Yeah, and that shot was just NBA range there from Riley Sagaster. Sagaster with her 4th 3 of the ball game. She now has 14 points there to her and Downing with 26 of the 40 points there for Tri-Village. Over 60% of the offense between those two, that combo right there, and just unbelievable. There's so much talent on this Tri-Village team. Necessary timeout there by Coach Timmerman. His team played very well here. Tri-Village just went on a little bit of a run. Raiders have to respond back here with the basket this possession.
Reese Gubeau has the basketball for the blue and gold of Rushi. Haney goes inside, back out to Francis. Scott has it. Raiders again being patient. Haney will come out. She'll get the basketball at the top of the key as they try to work it around the arc. Putoff comes out, puts it on the floor, back over to Francis. Gubeau will shoot the 3. It's a little bit short. She'll come in and get her own rebound. Nice hustle, and Haney will handle it. She'll pull up, gets it back to Scott, who thinks about shooting it at the free throw line, but he'll pull it back up. Raiders need a score. Francis, Putoff, right at the free throw line. Francis will come back out. Sagaster on her. She stopped the dribble. Now we got a count. A wise timeout by Coach Andy Timmerman as he saw his team in trouble, so they'll grab the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Saturday, March the 6th at 4 p.m. and Sunday, March the 7th at 2 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Good timeout by Coach Timmerman as you see some of the folks from Rushi that are here this afternoon at Troy Gymnasium, some of the student body of the Raiders.
And you see some of the high school varsity boys players. They play Jackson Center tonight at 5 o'clock over at Piqua Garberry Gymnasium for the sectional championship.
Lots of good basketball this time of year. Glad you're along with us on NKTelco Sports. Sherman will have it. Gubo has the three. Reese Gubo connects, and the lead goes to 10 points for Tri-Village. Raiders not going away. They're going to change it up a little bit on defense here.
I don't blame them. It's a good call by Coach Timmerman, and way to get a Paul on that. That's a great adjustment there. That's a great coaching adjustment there by Andy Timmerman right there out of the timeout to bring that half-court trap.
Trying to get that possession. 10-point difference in this one as we come to the close of the third quarter of basketball. Downing back over to Gray. She'll shoot the three. No good. Sherman with great boxing out inside. Good position with a rebound. Up court, Scott. Inside, Haney. Downing somehow made a block. That's a great defensive play there.
Boy, as if ever. And that's only the second rebound of the corner for the Patriots. Again, forcing turnovers, really not having to crash the glass.
Gray with it in the wing. Bennett into the lineup, number 34.
And Morgan Hunt's been playing with foul trouble here the whole second half, so we really haven't called her name much.
Sagaster tries to go for the steal against Francis, but Gubo will have it as we wind down the third quarter of play. Raiders need a score. Scott back over to Sherman. Haney trying to post up inside against Bennett. They'll bring it back out. Sherman over to Gubo, who hit the big three a moment ago. Francis, top of the key. Raiders being patient. Clock coming up on 10 seconds on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. That's going to be a turnover. And off the Tri-Village bench comes number 14, Morgan Hunt. And Maddie Bennett came in and did the job for Tri-Village.
Tough turnover for the Raiders. The Patriots got the ball to start the fourth quarter. The Raiders need to hold ship here.
Hunt inside, Downing. Shot doesn't go, and Haney has it, and that's going to end our third quarter of play. Our score, Tri-Village Patriots 40, the Rushi Raiders 30. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer-toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Clopay Building Products. America's favorite garage door is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
There you see the Rushi Raiders talking things over before we begin the fourth quarter of play. Coach Andy Timmerman and his squad down by 10 points as we enter the final 8 minutes of play. And Tri-Village, a little bit of foul trouble has kind of slowed them down, but for the most part, Rushi's defense has been pretty good for most of this contest. I mean, they average almost 70 points a game when you think about it.
Yeah, and the Raiders starting off well defensively, and there's a steal by Sophie Francis.
Francis trying to go inside, up and in. Nice play by Sophie Francis to start the fourth quarter.
And the Raiders trying to show fight here, down 10. A lot of things have to go your way in this situation, and that's a good start.
There's the steal. Turnover by the Patriots. Francis with the basketball. Dubois will have it. She's had some success with the three-point shot here today. Sherman looks inside. Nice feed up and in. What an assist by Kate Sherman and Cece Borchers with the bucket, and it's a 6-point game.
And those guys have been playing together since they're young. The Raiders shooting very well in limited opportunities this second half.
Sagaster inside to Downing, 15-foot line, back over to Richards. Richards inside up, shot doesn't go, and Kate Sherman has the rebound.
And again, both teams not shooting much this second half, but both teams shooting at a high clip. The Raiders are putting the clamps on defensively early here. You need another response here this possession.
Dubois over to Borchers. Thinks about it. Haney's open. Shot doesn't go, and Downing will clear the boards. Tri-Village, 6-point lead, 6.5 to go here on NKTelco Sports. Richards out front over to Downing. Hunt with the basketball over to Richards in the corner. Back out to Hunt. Morgan Hunt has really been a non-factor in today's game.
She scored 6 there early in the first half, but she's been playing with 3 fouls, and Sagaster with a deep 3 here.
That's the one that's been the problem. Sagaster shot just a little bit short, and that will go out of bounds, and we get a 30-second timeout from Tri-Village, so the Patriots are going to think about life a little bit. What do you think they're going to talk about, Brandon?
I think that's the right call there by Coach Gray there, and he's a fantastic coach. There were 300 wins in his career. He knows how to win these games. He wants to talk about how they haven't been executing offensively here. They have a 10-point win. You know, they're used to being in the lead a lot of this time, so they know how to keep the pedal down in the fourth quarter. He just needed the timeout there to have his team relax there. I expect to see Morgan Hunt be a little more aggressive here, even with 3 fouls. I think it's necessary. Just trying to space the floor, get good opportunities, get a good set here run, and they need to hold ship defensively because the Raiders, I tell you what, when you got 2 girls with Division I offers that are sophomores, a anchor on the inside in Downing, and a great shooter in Delaney Gray and Tori Richards, this is just a great starting 5. And the Raiders, who are 16-9, tied for 3rd in the Shelby County Athletic League. A lot of people are coming in favoring Tri-Village, but the Raiders are fighting today and making this a ball game. Credit to Coach Timmerman's squad. He's coached a phenomenal game today.
Sophie Francis with the basketball, number 21 for Rushi. Dubois comes out to help her out. She'll get the basketball. She'll try to go inside. Short jumper doesn't go, and there's going to be a foul inside. That'll go against Cece Borchers in the battle for the rebound.
You know, they've let the refs play there, but that ref there on the baseline has been the one that's really been calling anything if anything's been happening. So they're really letting them play today, honestly, which is, I think, kind of interesting come tournament time.
Tri-Village with a 6-point lead. Sagaster. Hunt. Gray looks inside to Downing against Sherman. They'll get it back out. Move inside by Hunt. She goes to the floor, but Downing, big and strong, good position. She'll put it up and in.
Megan Downing and Riley Sagaster now tied with 14 points to lead this Tri-Village attack.
Sherman gets it back out to Haney. On the baseline goes Borchers, and there's going to be a foul that time on Delaney Gray.
And again, the Raiders just got to execute here. You're down 8 with 5:18 to go. You don't have to play perfect, but you have to play about nearly perfect as senior Ashley Scott into the lineup.
8-point difference. Rushi with 2 team fouls. Tri-Village with 3. Shot from the corner, no good by Borchers. It's going to go out of bounds and off the Raiders.
Ooh, a tough call there. Cece Borchers got knocked to the ground there. I thought I would have saw a call there, but no dice there for the Raiders. Just got to respond.
Simone Putoff will come into the game here in just a moment for Rushi. Richards, Downing out front. They'll get it to Gray. She looks inside. There's the shot, and it's good by Morgan Hunt, and the lead now at 10 points.
A good little flex screen there down on the baseline to get Morgan Hunt open. She's now got 8 on the night, and Downing showing her defensive presence there. The Raiders got to respond here. A little steam picking up on Tri-Village's side. I think you can kind of feel that momentum shift back towards the Patriots side in the gymnasium.
Raiders, or the Patriots, average 8.3 blocks per game. Of course, most of them come from Downing. That's an incredible figure for a high school girls basketball team, in my mind at least.
Yeah.
Putoff goes inside. Back over to Borchers. Borchers has it to Haney. She'll shoot the 3 and gets it.
Yeah, a nice shot there by Ella Haney. She's kind of been in and out of the starting lineup all year, and Ella Haney with 9 points off the bench, topping her season average of 7.4.
Gray will shoot the 3. No good. Good position inside by Borchers. 8-point difference. Francis will bring it across the timeline. Putoff. Borchers. Scott will have it out front. Raiders running their offense. Comes to Francis. Looks inside to Haney. Putoff. They'll go to the left side. Tipped out of bounds there by Tori Richards, a sophomore guard for Tri-Village.
Again, I'll tell you what, Tri-Village, credit them. They have not let Ashley Scott get open since she hit that first 3 of the game here. But the Raiders are shooting the 3 very well today. Something they usually don't do that often is shoot the 3 outside of Gubo and Scott. But they shot it at a very high clip today.
Putoff puts the ball on the floor. They'll get it back out. Haney's going to move to the hoop. What a move! Ella Haney puts it on the floor, gets the easy bucket, and it's a 5-point basketball game. And as we've said, the Raiders are not going away with 3.5 to go in this one.
And that was speed there by Haney on the shot fake, blew right by Downing and Hunt.
Sagaster out front over to Hunt. Inside Downing, tipped away by Haney, and Sagaster will chase it down. Working on Francis, tries to get it inside Downing. Back out to Gray, she's open. Got it, Delaney Gray.
You know, she's missed a couple threes. She's missed 3 threes there, and she's a sharpshooter from the outside. She finally gets in the box score here with 3 minutes to go, and there's a foul on Richards, a hand foul.
Foul out front on Gray. Boy, that's her first 3 of the afternoon, I believe, for Gray, correct?
Yeah, and Delaney Gray, that was her first 3-pointer there. She shoots at a 37% clip. She's made 47 threes this year, so for her not to score yet is kind of rare, so credit the Raiders on the nice job they've done on Delaney Gray.
Gubo into the lineup, number 14 for Rushi. She has the basketball. Gray all over her. Goes to Haney. Over to Gubo. Gray is on her. They'll get it back out top of the key. Inside Putoff. She'll step back out. She faces up against Downing, and they'll bring it back out to Scott. 7-point lead, 2:25 to play. First National Bank, think first scoreboard. Putoff. Good defense here by Tri-Village. Outside shot is good, and Cece Borchers makes it a 5-point lead again.
The Raiders are 6 of 9, or actually 6 of 10, I believe, around there from 3. What a half shooting from beyond the arc for the Raiders.
Downing has it, dumps it off to Hunt, misses the shot, tipped out of bounds, and Tri-Village will maintain it.
And they wanted a foul there on Morgan Hunt. The Raiders probably got away with something there.
They've been very consistent in the officiating.
They have.
Play a little bit. We've got a Rushi timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 1:58 to go in this one. What do you think Coach Timmerman's strategy will be at this point in time with his team down by 5?
I think you're going to have to roll the dice here and gamble a bit with some pressure. Tri-Village has shot the free throw very well here tonight, 8 of 9. Again, they're a 74% free throw shooting team. You look at how they shoot the free throw. Riley Sagaster, 86%. Morgan Hunt, 79%. Megan Downing, 63%. Tori Richard, 59.26%. We don't have a stat for Delaney Gray on free throws, but it looks like if you're going to have to foul anyone, you're going to have to foul Richards or Downing. You're 1:58 out, so it's got to be kind of, again, gambling, rolling the dice here. see what you can get here. But you got to admire the Raiders' fight here. They're winning this fourth quarter by a score of 12-5.
And they also have only 2 team fouls, which could indicate what Coach Timmerman's strategy might be here going forward, because you're down by 5 with the 2 fouls. You got a little bit of room to foul here as well.
And the smart thing you do at the Raiders, you can't intentionally foul. You need to kind of make the foul known, but you can't do it too hard there to get an intentional foul to cause some free throws and give Tri-Village the ball back. So looks like a good last 2 minutes. This has been a great ball game to call.
You mentioned it earlier today. Tri-Village's free throw shooting is, for a girls basketball team, is incredible. Well, for any team, it's 75%.
And that's
on the season. That's good for any level.
And that's a nice play by Morgan Hunt. Really, she's been in that foul trouble. She's still at 8 points there, well below her season average of 19 a game there. But a nice fake there on the outside. She had a lane on the inside against Haney and did a nice job. And there's the rare free throw miss. I think we jinxed the Patriots there.
Hunt will miss the free throw. Second free throw is good. 6-point lead, 1:52 to go. Dubois with the basketball. She'll get it to the left side, and Borchers. Dubois back around to Scott. Zone defense by Tri-Village. Move inside. There's going to be a foul on Downing, and Sherman will go to the line.
Tough one there. I thought Downing was clean. It must have been with the body. Coach Gray not liking the call. I thought it was a clean block there by Downing, but Sherman gets the benefit of the call there.
Sherman at the line, shooting 2. Sherman at the line. She connects. 9 points in the afternoon for Kate Sherman. Sophie Francis will come back in. Second free throw around and out. Downing will grab it. Tri-Village with a 5-point lead as we've got 90 seconds to go. Raiders trying to create the turnover. Back over to Richards, double team, but she'll toss it back over to Sagaster. Inside is Hunt for the easy layup, but it'll roll in and out, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Sherman. Boy, Morgan Hunt had the easy bunny there, Brandon.
Yeah, and sometimes you just overthink there. Tri-Village fortunate to get the ball back, though. That was a golden opportunity there for the Raiders, and they're breaking this Raider pressure pretty easy.
Downing over to Sagaster, shot no good. Rebound will come down into the hands of C.C. Borchers.
That's a bad shot there by Sagaster. Milk the clock out. You got a 5-point lead there.
Sherman, top of the key. Francis. Well, I tell you, a 3 right now would be huge. There's the shot off the front, no good. Rebound comes down to Sagaster, and they will foul in the backcourt, and that's going to be the 4th team foul here in the second half for the Raiders.
The Raiders got 2 more to give before they're in the bonus here. Be interesting to see the offense and defensive switches that Coach Timmerman makes here to see who fouls.
5-point lead. There's the lead pass to Morgan Hunt. Quickly back is Scott, and she'll reach in and foul Hunt, and that will send Hunt to the free throw line.
Again, Hunt coming in on the season 79% from the charity stripe. Again, kind of been quiet. We say she's been quiet. She still has 9 points, but again, around her usual 19, she's been in foul trouble. And now she's in double figures.
Hunt will connect. Number 4, Kate Sherman. Kate Sherman returns to the Raiders lineup. Second free throw also good. Lead jumps to 7 points as we've got 40 seconds remaining. Dubois will shoot the 3. It's going to be off target, and a rebound is going to come down to Morgan Hunt, and the whistle will stop play with 33.3 seconds remaining. More substitutes for the Raiders. Putoff and Francis will return.
Again, so the urgency picks up here for the Raiders. Again, you had this game within 5, just couldn't quite connect there. Can't let Richards is up ahead of the pack here. We enter to see how Tri-Village breaks down the Raider defense.
Sagister with it. A foul is going to be on Francis, Sophie Francis. Went for the steal and called with a foul. That'll be the Raiders' 7th, so that'll put Sagister in the line, 86% free throw. And she'll connect.
Boy, Tri-Village is shooting fantastic today from the line. 12 of 14, 87.5%. Make that even better here now.
Second free throw also good. 9-point lead. Raiders need some kind of a score, and it's going to be a turnover instead at 18.7 seconds. Now 15.9 seconds.
Again, the score looks like the Lady Raiders are going to fall here. Going to be maybe about a 10-point game here. But again, the fight that they've had today has been phenomenal here, and
they pulled to within 6.
Yeah,
had the basketball,
five.
Five, and had a look at a decent three-point shot that didn't fall. But Tri-Village showing why they're 21-2 overall, and the improvement that the Rushi Raiders have made over this season is really mind-boggling.
For sure.
When you really think about it, he made some great progress this season, and losing to a team like Tri-Village, certainly nothing to be ashamed of, as Francis will come back into the lineup.
And again, it's great season for the Raiders there. They fought against a Tri-Village team that they were, not a lot of people picked them to make it close. So credit the Raiders there for their fight today. Coach Timmerman showed why he's one of the elite coaches in the area today. Just a phenomenal job he did with the young group.
Ashley Scott will come out of the game, and I believe she's the only senior that's playing.
Yeah, the other two tore their ACL, so that's your ball game.
So Ashley Scott steps out. That's going to be it. We'll have a trophy presentation coming up here in just a moment. It's 52-43, our final score. Tri-Village will move on. They'll play the Legacy Christian Bradford winner. That's one of the games here today at Troy. And Southwest District getting ready to make the trophy presentation to these two teams. And Tri-Village, of course, with the district championship, will move on to regional play. And Rushi with a highly successful season, finishing at 16-10.
Yeah, and again, I'm trying to break down some of the stats here for you. We'll get it here to you before the presentation, since I already got them all dialed up here.
There you see the Raiders.
Let's go over to the PA.
Nice look at this year's team, and the one end of the Troy Gymnasium is
At this time, please direct your attention to
midcourt to make the presentation. I want to thank Athletic Director David Palmer for his assistance in our broadcast here today at Troy Gymnasium. As the presentation about to be made, David, the Athletic Director here at Troy.
And the district runner-up team from Rushi High School.
And the district recognition going to the Rushi Raiders.
Number 4, Kate Sherman. Number 5, CC Borchers.
As they will introduce the individual players, they'll give them the district runner-up medal and the district runner-up plaque. They'll take some photos here as you see the Rushi squad moving over to underneath the basket. There you see a nice shot here from our cameraman Kirk Kuffner down on the floor.
We'll continue reading their names. Number 10, Ella Haney. Number 12, Caitlin Monin. Number 13, Eliza Garrity. Number 14, Reese Kubo.
Go through the Rushi Raider lineup.
Number 22, Kelby Dosek. Number 23, Lexi Monin. Number 24, Maya Monin. Number 32, Rachel Hoying. Number 40, Simone Putoff. And number 42, Riley Hammonds. Your Rushi Lady Raiders.
And the Rushi Raiders, district runner-ups here at Troy, and now over to the Tri-Village Patriots, where they'll have the district championship trophy. Brad Gray, the head coach there.
Being presented by Josh Sackister.
There you see the Tri-Village squad directly in front of us. Boy, it's amazing. I'm sure a year from now, most likely we're going to be seeing them again here in the district with, what, 3 sophomores, a couple of juniors, a lot of talent returns for Tri-Village. They'll certainly, while this season is not over, they're going to be a very highly acclaimed team next year. And especially pending what they do this season.
Yeah, you know, they got they'll play the winner of the next game, Xenia Legacy Christian versus Bradford. You know, that'll be a great game. Tri-Village last year lost in the regional semis to Cincinnati Country Day, who we'll see here in a game at 4 o'clock that you can watch here on NKTelco Sports against Fort Laramie. But we'll head to break, and we'll come back and wrap up with the final stats and give you the send-off here next on NKTelco Sports.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rushi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hokie Lumber.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Ugly's Audiology, NKTelco.
The Rushi Raiders fall in the district finals 52-43 to the Tri-Village Patriots. Tri-Village goes to 22-2 on the season. Let's take a look at our final numbers here on NKTelco Sports.
Thanks, Dave. And you look at it, and the stats really tell you the story there. Tri-Village and Rushi shot very similarly. Tri-Village 17-38, 5-13 from beyond the arc. A phenomenal 13-16 from the charity stripe, 16 rebounds. The Raiders won the rebounding battle there, but I think turnovers played a part in that. 12 turnovers for the Patriots. Look on the flip side, the Raiders shot very well, 16-39, right down the middle, 50% from three, which helped them keep them in this ball game the whole time and not let it slip away. 5-9 from the stripe, 23 boards and 19 turnovers. Looking at the individual scoring, Kate Sherman with 9, Cece Borchers with 8, Ella Haney with 10, and 3 points for Reese Gubo. And we're going to name, I think, Ella Haney our player of the game. You know, we didn't even talk about it during the break, but I think she's a fair enough one to give it to. She played phenomenal off the bench for the Raiders tonight. Just a very good, solid ball game for the junior, topping her season average. 3 points for Reese Gubo, 3 for Ashley Scott, 2 for Sophie Francis, 4 for Simone Putoff. So everyone that pretty much got in scored. On the flip side for the Patriots, 16 for Riley Sagaster, 3 for Delaney Gray, 11 for Morgan Hunt, 14 for Megan Downing, and 5 for Tori Richards, 2 for Maddie Bennett. Again, it was an uphill battle for the Raiders. You knew coming in it was going to be tough. And it was going to be a tough one, Dave.
Yeah, our player of the game for Ella, player of the game for this afternoon, all sponsored by NKTelco. As Brandon talked about, Ella had a great game for the Raiders. Ella probably played in the second half her best basketball of the season. You see some of the highlights as you go through it, but Ella Haney definitely our player of the game, all sponsored by NKTelco.
Yeah, and you look at this game, Dave, and Rushi, they didn't play very close to Tri-Village the first time, but you just got to credit. They got it within 5 in the fourth quarter. It looked like Tri-Village would get it out to 13 at one point. Riley Sagaster hit that 3. They went up 40-27, and you thought this might be the point where Tri-Village kicks the pedal to the metal. But you got to credit Coach Timmerman's squad for being able to respond. They did a nice job, got it back within 5, but Tri-Village is so powerful, so talented, and congratulations, the 9th district title for Coach Brad Gray, and they'll play the winner of our next game, Bradford and Legacy Christian, which should be a great one. We'll take a break during that game and come back for the 4 o'clock game when Laramie and Country Day.
Tri-Village moves to 22-2 on the season, and as you said, Brandon, play the winner of the Legacy Christian Bradford contest coming up next here at Troy Gymnasium. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Saturday, March the 6th at 4 p.m., Sunday, March the 7th at 2 p.m., and you can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Also, remember to follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on WCSMradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me tonight was Brandon Koberman. Our team here today, our director Scott Robinson, assistant director Jacob Johns. On the cameras, Mark Fissel and Kurt Kuffner. One more time from Troy. District champions are the Tri-Village Patriots. Our final score, Tri-Village 52, the Rushi Raiders 43.